Hello everyone, my name is Chelsea Brienne. Welcome to Soul Light Connection. Today I would like to bring forward a beautiful mantra that has been in my heart from the author Florence Scovel Shinn. And if you have not heard of Florence, she is a phenomenal woman who published her first book in 1925. I believe she was born in the 1890s. So her words have been around for far over a century here. And one of her mantras that has really been in my heart lately is, what God has done for others, He can do for me. What God has done for others, He is now doing for me. And this is such a beautiful mantra because we so often have desires and visions for ourselves, and they are very often things that have been brought forth here in some form or another, yet we still, for some reason, doubt that it can happen for us. We doubt that God can bring it into our reality. So I want you to remember and repeat to yourself, what God has done for others, He can do for me as well. What God has done for others, He now does for me. And whether or not you think of God as like he or she or like a personification, which, I don't. I think of God as the true source creation, the infinite intelligence, the oneness of all things. But God is a term that resonates with me for this beingness. But you can replace it with any word that you find most suitable for you. What the universe does for others, it now does for me. What spirit has done for others, it now does for me. What the infinite intelligence has done for others, it does for me as well. And I wanted to bring that forward because we are so often really doubting the things that God has given us, the visions, the desires that have been placed upon our heart, and we think that we are too small and that it's not possible. But I want you to know that you are not too small and your vision is not impossible, because what God has done for others, He is now doing for you. And with God on your side, really anything is possible. And this is when we begin tapping into that field of miracle consciousness, so that we can begin bringing forward and forth all of the miracles that God has for us on each and every day. So the next time that you are thinking that something is impossible, that maybe other people can have it, other people can experience it, but it's just, it's just not going to work for me. I can't do it. It's too big. Just remember what God has done for others, He is now doing for you as well. And if it is possible for someone else, it's possible for you. And so much more, in the sense that it will be even more deeply aligned and fulfilling to your soul, because you are the unique vessel through which God is wishing to experience that desire or that vision. So if you have something that has been placed upon your heart that you feel so deeply in your soul, like in your bones, and you just know that this is what I'm here for, this experience, whether it is a specific relationship or just a type of work or something you are meant to birth and bring forward into the world, just know that what God has done for others, He is now doing for you. And you can really, really be absolutely certain of that. And you can put your trust in that, because we each have a unique life, a unique path full of experiences that God is wishing to experience through our soul in this body. And that is why we have been given these thoughts, we've been given these desires and these dreams, and it's because we are the vessel through which they are supposed to be birthed and coming into the physical manifestation in our reality. So if you have a vision for something in your life that you know on a soul level that this is what you came here for, I want you to be so certain within every cell of your being that you do not doubt it. And instead, you begin waking up, showing up every morning, every now moment as the person that is here on this earth to experience, to bring forward, to have whatever vision that is that God has placed in your heart. And I want you to start showing up, to start speaking, acting, and thinking as the person who has that vision, that desire manifested in full physicality here. What would it feel like to have the physical experience of that, to be living it, to be being it? Because if you are thinking it, if you have received it, it is not because it is impossible and it's not going to happen. It's because it is already on its way to you. It's already in the fields. It's already been created. It's already been decided, and it is making its way to you. And I really want you to feel the truth of that it's on its way to you. What God has done for others, He is now doing for you. What the universe has given others, it now gives to you. And to start showing up and thinking and being and living as that person who is worthy of and who is experiencing whatever desire that is unique to you that God has placed upon your heart. And know that on your journey, everything you have experienced so far, things that may have been levels of suffering or levels of pain, challenges, they are the experiences that have equipped you with the tools, with the knowledge, with the inner gnosis and wisdom to even be able to birth and experience this vision. So really try to get conscious whenever you are in the midst of a challenge, you're in the midst of suffering, and think to yourself, how is this serving my highest vision? How is this serving the ability for me to bring forward and be the person who is living in this desire that I feel so deeply? What perhaps tools am I collecting? What perhaps am I letting go of? What am I bringing in? Try to look at the lens, try to look at the challenges that you're facing through the lens of this desire and this vision that you have. And you might move through them much more quickly because you will realize that it's God, it's your soul preparing you, shaping you, and molding you into the person that can hold this desire. Because you have to be strong enough to hold and to maintain and to have that which you desire. You have to become the person who can live in that reality. And yeah, I really want you to know that if something has been placed in your heart, something that you desire and you see for yourself, that it's because God is working with you and through you to bring that into your reality. And you will be equipped with everything you need. It will not be too big. It will not be impossible or too far-fetched. It will be absolutely perfect in all of the senses and forms in which it comes through to you. You only have to trust and know that God is on your side and that what God has done for others, He is now doing for you. what the universe has done for others, it now does for me as well. And try repeating that mantra to yourself, because it really takes a lot of the weight off of it. It makes us remember, oh, yeah, you know, God, he's done something similar. Something similar has occurred or taken place or been given to this person. Of course it can be given to me. Of course I can live in a similar reality. I will put the information for Florence Scovel Shinn below. I absolutely recommend her books. She has a lot of just really powerful mantras that just pierce through the mind and the ego and just really speak such pure truth. And yeah, please check her out if you feel a resonance to that. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.